Hey, what's up, Phil? How we doing, man? Antonelli here. Answering questions that you guys sent in on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Today's question is, what are minor league salaries like? And I'm actually just going to combine, I'm going to put major league salaries in there too to kind of give you guys an idea of the differences. I don't think a lot of people um, really have any idea what minor league salaries are like. Most people know major league salaries because they throw them on TV. $25 million over, 8 years and all this stuff. Um, but let's talk about the minor leagues a little bit, and then we'll get into the major leagues. I don't remember the exact figures in all my minor league salaries, but I'm in the ballpark. I'm pretty close here. Okay. So when I was drafted, here's the thing: when you get drafted and you go into the minor leagues, if you don't get a big signing bonus, you ain't gonna make any money. At least for the first 6 years. Okay. Depending on if you're a high school guy or a college guy. Let's just say you're not going to make any money really for the first 5 to 6 years. So if you don't get a big signing bonus, life is going to be difficult unless hopefully you start an internet company in high school and made a lot of money, or hopefully your parents can still support you. But you're not getting rich off minor league salary. So my first year I got drafted, got sent to Eugene, Oregon, which was short season A-ball. I believe my salary was anywhere from $1,100 to $1,200 a month. And the season started in June. We played June, July, and August. So I 3 months, about $1,200. Probably made about $3,600. Let's just say $4,000 for that year. So $4,000. You do not get paid in the off season. You do not get paid in spring training. In spring training, you only get paid meal money. So you get like $20 a day, I think. So first season, you're going to make about, let's just say, $3,000 to $4,000. Next season, I was sent to, high A ball in Lake Elsinore, California, in the California League. Get to spring training, get paid $20 a day in mail money, which you blow through real quick. Season starts in April. Season is April, May, June, July, August, pretty much, end in September. So 5 month season. And I believe in Lake Elsinore, I got paid $1,200 a month. So you make about $6,000. And again, you don't get paid in the off season. So, at this point, you're 20, I was 22, and, you're making $6,000 a month, which, again, I got drafted high. I got drafted in the first round, so I got paid a high signing bonus. So, the salary for my regular season didn't really matter. But if you're a guy that got drafted in the 32nd round or the 22nd round or in there, even a 15th round or something, and you got nothing, you got a plane flight out there, I mean, now you're a 22-year-old that's making $5,000 to $6,000 a year, right? So most players have jobs in the off season. Just think, you're 22 years old. We have guys that are married. We have guys that have kids. We have guys that don't have degrees. We have high school guys. We have Dominican guys. We have, you're not making much money. And I have buddies and friends that quit after a year or two because they just were like, I've repeated a level. I'm in low A again. I'm 22 or 23. I've got a wife, or, even if you don't have a wife, whatever. I can't survive, right? Some players would have, either families that could help support them. But a lot of players that didn't. And, it's hard to live on $5,000 to $6,000 a year. And you got to pay for your, when you're playing, you got to pay for a place to live. Like, there's some places where in high A, I had a host family, but there's some places where you got to pay for a hotel or you got to pay for an apartment. And so, a lot of that money it's got to come out of your $6,000, and that's before taxes. So it's not much money at all, as you can tell. Double A, next year I made $1,700 a month, I think, for the 5 months. I'm not good enough at math to figure that out, but probably around 9,000 or something. Triple A, I believe it was $2,300 a month for 5 months. So you're making, 11, 12,000, somewhere in there. I didn't start making actually decent money in the minor leagues until I got put on the 40-man, which was, I forget which year it was. So basically, I got called up. So I got called up in 2008, made my debut. I got drafted in 2006, got called up in 2008. When you get called up to the major leagues, the minimum that year was like 400 and something thousand, I think. So the day I get called up, basically, it just depends on how many days you're up there. So 400,000 is for the full season. Let's just say, I don't know how many days a major league season is, but let's say it's 6 months. 180 days. Let's just say, whatever. It's about 180 days or so. So you're getting 400,000 over 180 days. I might be wrong with the amount of days there. So if you're up for one day, just take 400,000 divided by 180 and get a day's worth, and that's what you're going to get per day. If you have 3 days, you get 3 days worth. But you're going to get your 400,000, whatever percentage that is. So you're going to make really good money. I think when I was in the major leagues, I was probably getting paid somewhere around like $2,000 a day or something like that. So you go from getting paid $2,000 a month to $2,000 a day when you went from AAA to the major leagues, which is obviously a huge jump. Well, the next year, I didn't make the major league team the next year. I started the season in AAA, but now I'm on the 40-man. So, I know it gets confusing. I'll try to keep it very simple. But basically, I think the first year you're on the 40-man, I think it's like 35,000. I think the second year is 65 or 60,000. That's what it was back when I played, I believe. I know the rules have changed. There's been new agreements and stuff. But that's the first time in the minor leagues. If you're on the 40-man and you're in the minor leagues, it's the first time you're really going to make decent money. So let's just say you're going to make anywhere from like 35,000 to 60-something thousand a season. So now you're getting paid, at least a somewhat normal salary. You're not getting paid a lot, but you're getting paid a decent salary. The other way you can make money in the minor leagues is if you've played for 5 or 6 years, depending if you're a high school, college guy, and you become a free agent, right? So let's say you're a free agent, you can then sign a free agent deal. So like my first free agent deal was signed with the Nationals, I believe. I signed a minor league deal with the Nationals to go to AAA, and I think that year I got paid like $85,000 or something like that. And I signed one other minor league deal the following year for $100,000. So, if you've played a while and teams want to sign your minor league deals, then you can sign decent deals. To get paid $100,000 to play baseball is not too bad. But for the majority of minor league players, you're going to get paid, nothing, right? And those guys that are signing those minor league deals worth 80, 90, 100,000 or more are going to be guys that have major league time typically, and they're going to be guys that are going to AAA and they're going to have a chance to go up to the big leagues. Right? You're not going to sign a guy $100,000 and see a guy playing A-ball, probably not. So, again, huge difference between minor leagues and major leagues. The major league minimum salary now, I don't know what it is. I think it's 5 something, maybe like 520 or something. You guys probably know better than me. Look it up real quick. But I think minor league salary is still really, really low. So, just interesting how that all works. So let me know if you guys have any more questions in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about that. If you knew how much the salary was for minor league players. I had no idea until I got drafted and found that out. I was actually surprised. I think most people assume that minor leaguers make a lot of money, and they don't. So it's the major leaguers that are making big money. So again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Share the video with all your friends. Like it. Give us a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Also, check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time for you guys. Check out the description box below where I put a bunch of links to books I've been reading lately and also some training tools that I think you guys will find helpful that we use with our Antonelli Baseball players. Check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com, where you can find out more about our teams and also about working with us. Other than that, that's all I've got. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Good luck to all you guys with your seasons, and we will talk to you later.